edition of Let's Talk, streaming live on OBTV. To join the conversation on WhatsApp, you can log on 081 and you can also like our page on Facebook on Omobini TV. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter on Omobini blog. And our videos are also up for download on YouTube on www.youtube.com/OmobiniTV. Our app are also up for download on Play Store and Omobini TV-OBTV. Today we are talking about depression. Depression has been one of the major running disease. Although not everyone sees it as a disease, we take it lightly, but depression is really serious. And the definition we get to depression is a mood disorder that causes the persistent feeling of sadness. Unfortunately, depression is not just a mood disorder, it's a serious mental illness. But we're seeing the causes of depression, the symptoms of depression, and how to snap out of depression. We take a quick break on this. We'll be right back. Welcome back, viewers. And we are talking about depression. Like I said earlier, depression is a mental disorder. That is a mental mood disorder that causes persistent feeling of sadness. Actually, depression is caused by a whole lot of things. Uncountable things causes depression. Even things we don't think will cause depression causes depression. Before I move on, let's take today's edition of Let's Talk. We won't take any messages. It's no messages for today, so you can't join the talk today because we're actually passing a message. The causes of depression. Part of the causes of depression is abuse. It can be abuse, maybe drug abuse, sexually abuse, physically abuse. Abuse causes depression. Death of friends or loved ones causes depression. And the intake of opioids causes depression. And what is opioids? Alright, opioids are substances that act on opioid receptors that produce morphine-like chemicals. In our body. Example of opioid drugs are morphine, codeine, tramadol. Primarily these chemicals are used for painkillers, for painkilling drugs. But excess use of opioids, of morphine, tramadol causes effects, physical and mental effects, which actually leads to depression. And these are the causes of depression. And we also have addiction. Addiction causes depression, and addiction is actually wide, which we'll talk about on our next edition. Addiction to things, like we get addicted to a whole lot of things, even things we don't know we are addicted to. Mostly social media. Aside that, we get addicted to drugs like codeine, tramadol, morphine, ethanol, and all other things. We get addicted to TV, we get addicted to our mobile phones and every other thing. Moving on to the symptoms of depression. Part of the symptoms of depression we have today is loneliness. When you are lonely, when you deprive yourself of things that are normal, things that are natural, things that has to happen in a normal human being. These are parts of things that cause depression. Loneliness. And when you get less sleep, that is insomnia. When you get less sleep, that is part of depression. And when you sleep too much, when you have much sleep, and we also have the hours you have to sleep as a normal human being, these are part of depression. And weight loss causes depression. Weight loss causes depression. And suicide attempts. Once you see you've attempted suicide the first time, don't wait for the second time. Seek an expert. These are the symptoms of depression. Moving down to how you can snap out of depression. You have a whole lot of ways to snap out of depression. One way I think is a bit easy. It's not really to snap out of depression. One way I think is get yourself occupied. Get occupied in things like reading, TV. You get occupied but not addicted. Take note. Get occupied but not addicted. It's very similar. It's a slim line which you need not to cross from one to another. Get occupied but not addicted. Another way to snap out of it is you talk to someone. In sense that maybe you are addicted, although addiction is not known to people at times. Also, those that abuse, drug abuse, rape, Talk to someone. A problem shared is half solved. Talk to someone about it. It could be a friend, an elderly person, a loved one, but preferably a medical expert to get advice on depression. I will come again. Talk to someone. We'll go on a quick break before we round up the program. Stay tuned, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. A quick run through of what we actually talked about today on Let's Talk It. Depression. And depression is a mood disorder, or let me say a mental disorder that causes persistent feeling of sadness. Symptoms of depression is irritability, quick anger, loss of interest in hobbies or normal social activities. Causes of depression are addiction, drug abuse. And don't forget to like our page on Facebook, join us on Instagram, and if you want to be a guest on this show, send your message or call our WhatsApp line on 08109727784. And I want to use this medium to reach out to everyone in South Africa, the South Africans and the Nigerians over there. Please, please and please, we are one. No discrimination. Let's say no to xenophobia. Let's stop this killing. Let's end this killing once and for all. We are one. Let's end this killing of black people. We should be into each other the more, not kill us ourselves. Thank you.